She doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to come to terms with that. And until I did, I couldn't figure out a why.
Yeah.
It was just like, why am I getting up? I have nothing left to.
Yeah. And sometimes it's not even, it's just, again, because you are such a driven person, you've always been a go-getter. The same thing with me. I'm just like, well, what am I going to get?
Right.
And like, I want to
figure out
have
your why.
something. Like, I don't want to feel like this, but at the end of the day, it's like, oh, what the fuck? If I sit home and watch movies all day, like what?
But I also think that our world puts a lot of pressure on like, find your purpose,
Yeah.
find your this. And I really think that, I mean, it's just my opinion, but I think that your purpose is to be yourself unapologetically, as authentic as possible in this world. That should be, well, it shouldn't be, it's my opinion, it shouldn't be. But I think that that is a good way to address purpose, because that's something that I want to do every day. I want to be my best self. And that means I want to be me and put that out in the world.
Yeah.
And that's my purpose. And if I'm doing that, then I'm living up to my purpose. All those other things are like, why? I'm going to go back to work. Why? Because it's going to help me further things I want to do. If I want to relocate out of the state, I'm going to need a job. I'm going to need, you know what I mean?
That's just what it is, unfortunately.
So like, that's a why. That'll make me not maybe happy to go back to work, but it'll at least get me through the days. Like, this is why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And I can be myself while I'm doing this. And that has fulfilled my purpose.
There you go. That's beautiful too. Like, I don't know, this whole thing for me has changed the way that I just have, my mindset is just different, the way I think about things. And I have had issues with my anger and shit, you know, light skin blows up sometimes, but I don't mean to do it. And I've gotten a lot better over the years as I've gotten older, but there are times where it's just like, listen.
But don't you think that angry outbursts,
that shit is cathartic.
But from anybody, don't you think that a lot of angry outbursts are more so just because you're imbalanced in that internal, external?
Now,
you know,
I didn't know that before. Before it was just like pissed off. It's like, no, there's something. And I even say like, there's times where I'll blow up and I'll be like, I gotta stop. Like, I tell myself, like, I just gotta stop.
Yeah.
Because it's the way that if somebody does something to me or says something to me, I'm internalizing it and I'm reacting the way that I'm reacting. That person can say whatever the hell they want. They could tell me to go kick rocks and suck a dick. Like, and how I react to it is how I react to it. I can get mad. I could be calm, but it's it doesn't matter what other people say. It really doesn't.
No.
Like, yes, it might hurt my feelings. It might, whatever, but it doesn't really matter.
No.
And like, what I started thinking about was like taking life less seriously.
Yeah, take yourself less serious.
Because it's like, the more that I stress, I'm like, and then there's times where I'll bug out in the car and I'm like, I'm about to have a fucking stroke.
You don't even understand. Like, there are days where I like have fake scenarios because someone pissed me off on the internet and now I got to go beat up beat up the air because it's like, bitch.
Like, I'm not going to go out and do it because I'm not stupid enough to go do it, but I would like to.
Like, what do you, but I mean, I don't know. So as an 80s kid, did y'all learn in the 90s, sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt me?
I mean, I heard that.
Yeah, like that's
it was sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Yeah. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
but people
you're not going to make if everybody likes you, what's wrong with you?
And exactly.
You know what I mean?
Nobody wants to like everybody. And I don't want to be liked by everybody.
Exactly.
I don't. And that's my, I'll
be cordial with everybody, but I don't like you.
But success to me at one point in the work that I did was everybody needed to like me because somebody's going to need me. That's what I felt. But you know what I said? Who the fuck do I? But when I need somebody, and that's why I said, like, I have to change it. It doesn't, and it was, and I said this word a lot. Shit is selfish. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's the wrong word. But I always said that.
Selfish has a negative connotation because people use it to manipulate you. But selfish is really just translated to like self first.
Yes. And literally that's.
And in a world where you have grown up living where like mostly it's you having to do everything and you fix all your shit, which is for most everybody.
Yeah.
But like, it's self-preservation.
Yeah.
It's not selfish because I'm an asshole. It's self-preservation because nobody's going to help me when shit goes bad.
Exactly.
So I have to preserve myself.
And that's where I was like, no, my internal conflict was like, nope, you're being selfish. You're being selfish. And the more time that went on, I'm like, no, because I'm not doing shit for myself. Like, I'm not being selfish.
Lazy. Yep. Those are all words manipulators use to give free labor and free emotional support.
And boom, we don't need no free labor or free emotional support. So I get the hell out of here.
You want my therapy? Pay me.
Yes, for real. So getting back real quick to the success before we wrap up, because we've been talking and it's been a great conversation. I mean, for real, right? What piece of advice, I'm going to give you a question for you and then I want to project it to other people, but what piece of advice would you give yourself, your 10-year-old self, we'll say, having gone through everything, whether you want to maybe change your narrative of what happened, whatever, what would you tell yourself
What
now?
would I tell little Soph?
Like about what success means. What would you tell little Soph what success means?
That's kind of emotional for me.
I mean, listen.
Little Soph was such a dreamer.
Yeah.
What would I tell little Soph?
She's contemplating.
Yeah, because I don't want to put something wrong out there.
No, I get it.
Because that just made me emotional.
Yeah. I mean, it could always
do for yourself first.
Boom. And that's perfect.
It's not selfish.
No, it's not.
Do for yourself first, because then you can help others.
Yeah. And that's valid. And that's like for me too, I would look at it like, don't be so hard on yourself. Have been the biggest
you're yourself's biggest critic.
And I'm the biggest asshole to myself.
Me too.
And there's times, and I get emotional sometimes too, because there's times I cry because of how angry sometimes I will get, or how fucked up I thought I messed somebody else up, but really I messed myself up. And Nana always told me, she told me something one time. She said, when you point the finger at somebody, there's how many fingers pointing back at you? And so like, I thought about her a lot. I was emotional the other day. I was crying like for her, you know, and it happens sometimes, but I don't like that she's not here. I don't like all that. And there's times where I'm just like, just give me the sign that I need. But then I realize like the signs that I need are just the decisions that I make, but make them consciously, make them with your whole heart.
Yes.
Make them with your, your love compass or your gratitude, like have all your heart in there and have good intentions. And that's the correct decision to make. If you can just be true to yourself with those two things, it doesn't matter. And that's my thing. Like I'm still trying to get over that piece of it because it's always going to be there.
I think it'll always, there's always going to be triggers and you just learn how to like shut them off quicker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would also like to say to little Soph, or to anybody, little boy or girl, don't let other people's opinions or reactions affect your confidence.
There you go.
Because most of the time, other people's opinions or reactions are coming from a place of jealousy, or they wish they did it first, or
potential negativity in their lives.
Like angry within themselves. So they don't want to see somebody else happy or achieve. And don't internalize other people's feelings as your reality.
Agreed. I agree with that so much. I think honestly, that was a good way to just kind of like, that conversation was great.
It was nice.
I had that great conversation. I'm always going to make sure, first and foremost, thank you for waiting for the content to come out, the new content. We did put out two episodes.
Live, y'all. No,
right. But I had two episodes that I put out, short episodes too. We're going to shorten this one up as well. Make sure that we maybe chunk it up for everybody, because we know people got short attention spans and we do too.
And y'all got lives too.
Exactly. And we don't want you to necessarily
We appreciate mingling lives.
Absolutely. So what I want to say is just be on the lookout for some short content, be on the lookout for some more episodes. You already know where to find me, but if you don't, it's at The Slice Session on Instagram, on Facebook, and then on YouTube too as well, at The Slice Session. Yeah, that's it, because I wanted to make it easy. And then you can get Soph where?
On Instagram at Sophadeli, Sophadeli, and a new place soon to come. Because, you know, we're getting close to my new life year. So I got things going on.
She's got goals, B, so that she can add to her success. What she thinks of that. For real, everybody, we appreciate you very much. This has been Vin Vin and
Soph
on The Slice Session Elevated Talk. And until next time, we do it all over a slice. Deuces.